Hello everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm going to do another battery test on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. I did one here recently. I'll link it in the bottom of the comments. I thought it did really well, but I wanted to change up some settings to try to get it done a little bit differently this time because, you know, Samsung's saying 80 hours and I wanted to see if I can squeeze out 80 hours without completely disabling the smartwatch part of it. So let's go over here real quick and take a look at our settings that we have. Ooh. So right here we're going to have the biggest difference. This is the settings for my last one. So let's go back here and take a look at what we got here. So biggest difference here is going to be the always on display. We are going to turn that off this time. I did a poll and 60% of my viewers actually have their always on display turned off. I was pretty surprised by that actually, but so we're going to turn that off. Next biggest change, continuous heart rate. We are going to turn that off and we're going to put every 10 minutes because if you shut it completely off, it gets rid of all the cool health stuff that you that you want to be able to use. That's one of the reasons why you buy one of these watches, right? The brightness here is about half, and I have auto brightness on. I always leave auto brightness on because there's nothing more irritating than popping outside, looking at your watch, and it doesn't adjust because you can't see it. Blood oxygen, I always have turned off. I did my testing on that. It's something I don't need, so I do turn it off, but if you do need that, turn that on. And then stress, manual only. I'm kind of indifferent on the stress of the Galaxy Watch, and when I'm in sleep, so when I go to bed, I do put it in bedtime mode, which is the fancy little button there setting, and then of course I have Google installed and I have OK Google turned off. So just real quick, that is bedtime mode, and I do track my sleep with an app called Sleep Cycle, so that is turned on and running at night also because it's my alarm. And yeah, so pretty similar. This is a normal day. I'm going to go through my normal day every day and see what I get, see what kind of battery life I can get with those type of settings. So let's get on with the battery test. Okay guys, let's get this started up. We're at 100%, about 6:45 a.m. heading to work. All right, just a midday check-in. After 12:30, we're about 6 hours in, and 92%, so 8% down, pretty good. All right, evening check-in, 12 hours, almost exactly, 83%, so 17% in 12 hours, not too bad. All right, morning time, guys. I didn't check before I went to bed, but I am now heading to a workout. We're about 73%, 21 and a half hours. All right, after the 1 hour workout, only sipped about 4%, which was about what I've been watching here. All right, 24 hours in, this is the 24-hour check, 68%. So one day it took not too bad. 35 hours, so we're hitting about the 50% here, 35 hours. Not too bad. Maybe we can hit it to 70 if we can squeeze it out. We'll see. All right, 46 hours later before workouts. This is overnight again, 38% left. And 33% after that workout. I just kind of wanted to show about 4 to 5% using on a regular indoor workout. No GPS is about normal. All right, guys, we are now at the 48-hour mark. 32%, 2 days. Woohoo! All right, 55 hours, 20%. So we're going to lock it in at 20%. And then we hit the 10% mark, and this is 59 hours. And what I didn't show you was this was after a long 5-mile indoor run. So it sucked a little bit more juice than normal. And then here we are later, 62 hours. Only burned that 1% since that workout. Getting ready to go to bed. Don't think it's going to make it all night long. Alright, so I'm super motivated apparently, and I woke up a little after midnight, and when I checked the time I remembered I was doing a battery test and then struggled trying to figure out how to get it, but it was at 4%. We are back. Let's do a quick review. That test took a long time. I didn't do nearly as many check-ins because it did take a long time. But again, I'm very impressed. I think it did pretty well. Let's just take a quick recap here. I started at 6:45 in the morning at 100%. And it took about 12 hours in the day. This is without a workout yet. 83%, not bad. So 17% in 12 hours. I think that's pretty good. And then let's see here, the 24-hour mark, which is important, we were at 68%. So we lost about 32% in one day. Not too bad. And that was after a night of sleeping and a workout in the morning. And punching through the rest of the day here, 51% when you get about halfway through, that ends up being about 35 hours. So about a day and a half for 51%. I was really hoping it would hold on for a full 3 days once I saw that number. Let's go down to the 48-hour mark now. So right here, 48 hours, 32%. It did lose a little bit going on through there. There was some working out going on, just kind of the way it worked out. And let's see, we keep going, keep going. And then let's take a look here at the 10% mark is 59.5 hours. So at this point, I realized it wasn't going to make the 72 hours. I was kind of bummed out. I went to sleep that night about 9 o'clock, and I woke up about a little after midnight. Still had 4% left, so we're at 65 hours. And I had to check my sleep schedule on Samsung Health, and it tracked me until 03:43. So 3:43 in the morning is when it tracked me. So I'm assuming that's when it finally died. And 69 hours. So yeah, 69 hours, almost 3 days. And I think, there's 11 more hours left in that for Samsung's estimates, but I don't know what you got to do to get 80 hours. I'm not going to try it. Maybe if you just put it in power save mode the entire time, maybe that would get it to stay in 24 hours. Shut the wrist gesture off, or don't use the watch except for, just normal stuff. But I don't like that. But 69 hours, I think that's plenty good enough. And this does charge really fast. I did a charging test. You can check that link. I'll also put that link back down here. And it charges really fast. So my daily routine with this, I'm not going to have any issues keeping juice in this guy. I could even probably take it on a weekend. Probably not a long weekend, but if I was just going to go out on a weekend, I could probably leave the charger at home and not worry about it, which is, not bad. Not bad for a smartwatch. But that is all I have for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.